So now this, today's class is very, very important, everyone, because we are going to start the new thing that is your flow chart. And this flow chart is a second topic of the same chapter, flow chart and algorithm, right? So now this is very, very important. So first of all, we will try to understand what is flow chart. And before that, let me take the attendance. Okay. Yamina Sheikh is present.
No, sir.
Aditya Singh. Adit. Arjun. Aryan Singh.
Present.
Ishani Singh.
Present, sir.
But please give your attendance. Ishani Singh is present, right? Very good. Lakshraj Singh.
Present, sir.
Aryan.
Sir, present.
Very good. Arjun. Arjun. Aryan, what's your roll number, beta? 29 or 26?
Sir, 28.
Aryan,
Yes, sir.
you are 28.
Yes, sir, sir, in the list that mom said.
Okay. So today Arjun, Aditya Singh and Yamina Sheikh, these three are the absentees. Right?
No, sir, present.
Aditya Singh, then why you are not responding, beta?
Sir, I thought that you are calling Aditya like you.
Aditya Singh, what is your roll number? 26?
No, sir, 25.
25. So who is after you? Yamina?
No, sir, Yamina is before me.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so let me start today's class. So before that, let me share my screen. So now, I hope my screen is visible, everybody.
Yes, sir.
So now today we are going to start the new topic. That is your flow chart. Please try to understand here. What is flow chart? This is the new topic, and you need to start from the new page of the notebook. Okay. Now, so what is flow chart? See, before this topic we have done algorithm. So what we have done in the algorithm? In the algorithm, we have written the steps to achieve the program in a simple English language. So now those steps which you have written in the algorithm, now those things we are going to convert into the flow chart. So what is flow chart? In short, we can easily understand. A flow chart is simply a graphical representation of steps which you have written as a algorithm. It shows steps in sequential order and is widely used in presenting the flow of algorithm, workflow, or you can say the process which you have written in your algorithm. So typically a flow chart shows the steps as boxes of various kinds and their order by connecting them with the arrows. So in short, we can say the flow chart is a graphical representation of your algorithm. Am I clear this? Graphical representation of your algorithm. And now, whatever I am explaining now in today's class, everything is given in the book. So those who are having the book, they can go through that also. So now in the flow chart, we use certain symbols. So now, okay, so everybody has come. Now, so the symbols which we are supposed to use in the flow chart, they are, see, in the algorithm, the first step we were writing, that was start, and the last was stop. So for showing the start and stop, we are having a specific symbol. You can see here the symbol I have made you for you. So this is your simple symbol, or you can draw like this also. Okay, use pencil for drawing the symbol. That's very, very important. This symbol you can use as a start and stop. Okay, in the book also it is given in the oval shape, or you can say the rectangular shape, but it is not exactly a rectangular shape. Okay, this is simple, it's a round from the corners. So if you are making the this symbol, so this is wrong. So if you are just rounding on the corners, so now this becomes your what? Start and stop box.
Stop symbol.
Am I clear or not?
Yes, yes, sir.
So now let me show you the again. This is your stop, like this. Just draw this. Then you can connect in a circle, or this one is also correct. Both are correct actually. Am I clear? So this symbol, the start and stop, it shows the start and stop. Now come to the second step. So now this processing box. In this process box, we are supposed to show the calculation part, like sum equals to a plus b, like SI equals to P into R into T upon 100, or area equals to length into width. So these are the processes, and so these process we are supposed to write in the rectangular box. So this rectangular box is your process box used for the calculation work. Am I clear this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, so come to the third, that is your decision. So decision box is your, diamond shape, or in this diamond shape, we are supposed to put the condition which we were writing as your if else part. If, do you remember that if condition? In algo we have mentioned that so many times.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
that
sir.
condition
Yes,
now,
sir.
that condition now we are supposed to put in this decision box. So used for checking any type of condition. So whenever you are putting a condition in your program, or you in an algorithm, so for that in algo flowchart we are supposed to use this decision box symbol. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
now one more thing. Again, let me tell you the definition of flowchart and the symbols used for flowchart is you need to copy in the fair notebook, and that you can copy it later. I am recording everything. You can watch the recording, as well as these things are given in the book also. So the symbol and the definition, the symbol used for this whole table, you need to copy. Okay, now come to the flow lines. These flow lines are very, very important. You can have the flow line. Basically, the flow lines are used to connect the boxes which we use in your flow chart. So the flow lines, it can go down, it can go up, it can go left as well as on your right. So that is basically the flow lines are used to join the boxes which we use in a flow chart. Am I clear this?
Yes, sir.
Or you can say it shows the flow chart, it shows the flow of data where it is going, used to connect the symbols and for showing the flow of direction in the flow chart. This is the purpose of the flow lines. Am I clear this?
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes, sir.
come to the next part. Now input output box. See, basically this input and output box is very, very important. It is just like your parallelogram, like this. So this is the symbol of input output box, and this is used to show the input statement, as well as the for printing also we use this input output box. Am I clear this?
Yes, sir.
Now, and again it is used for accepting values and for printing the output. Means wherever you are writing the read and input statement in your program, in that case there we will use the input output box. Okay, now come to the last one, the connectors. Basically the connectors are very, very important. These are the, we can categorize connectors in two category, and basically the connectors are used to connect the flow chart on the same page as well as on the different page. See, sometimes what happen, you are drawing the flow chart In that case, if the flowchart is not coming on the single page, so that means for that you need to use the separate page. So for that we are having certain connectors which is used to connect the flow chart. So there are two types of connector. One is the on page and the second is off page. So if you are using the connector, if you want to connect the flow chart on the same page, so we will use this circle. This circle is your on page connector, and this symbol is used for connecting the flow chart on different pages. How we will use that I will show you in the example part only. Am I clear this, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So again I am repeating, you need to write the definition of flow chart. That definition I have told you, even I have shown you, and everything I am recording. So whatever I have recorded here, those things you need to copy in your fair notebook. Am I clear, Harshita Yadav?
Yes, sir.
Very good. After that you need to draw the table. In this table, first in the first column you will write the name of the box, then the symbol used, and then the purpose. So each and every symbols you should know why we use, because in the exam we can give you just draw the symbol of flow lines and what is the purpose of flow lines in your flow chart, that you should know and you should mention in your fair notebook. Okay, so after writing these symbols, now we will discuss about the features of flowchart. This is very important, and these things are also there. So there are so many features and we have covered all. In the exam, no need to write the all. Maybe we will ask 2-3 features or advantages and disadvantages. So in your language also you can write down. So what are the features of flowchart? Let me explain it. The first feature of the flowchart is the flowchart should flow from top to bottom. Means when you start drawing the flowchart, so always we follow the algorithm. Means in the algorithm also we write the solution in step by step. So those steps we need to follow in the flowchart also. That is why we have written here the first feature is we should flow the flow of data from top to bottom. Now the second feature is analyze the input, the process and the output of the program. Means whatever question you are getting for writing or for drawing the flow chart, you need to understand what we are supposed to do in that one. Like in the algo, first step was the start and the last step is always stop. So in the flow chart also, the first symbol must be start and the last symbol must be stop. This is the very common thing. So according to the algo only, you need to draw the flow chart step by step. So you need to analyze the input also, the working, that is your process, and the printing of the output, means the program. Now use symbols and arrows in the direction of flow of data. It must have only one start and stop symbols. So this is very common, that I have already covered. Am I clear till here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now the next one is the flow lines should never cross each other. Means while drawing the flow lines, so we cannot draw like this. This is not allowed. Always you need to mention like this. We cannot cross the means the flow lines cannot cross each other. Am I clear this?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes, sir.
Now the next one is use the proper connectors if required. Basically the on page and the off page connectors, these are not required. Very few in very few cases it is required, and now especially the on page connector is required. Off page connector, see, if you are going if you are drawing the flowchart on a different page, in that case you will have problem to connect. So it is always better to draw the flowchart in the column wise on the same page. Just try to draw the flowchart on the same page. Means from the left margin you can use, and after that you will just draw a separate line and you can draw on the right margin. So in that case we always prefer to use the on page connector. Okay, so these are the basic features and the very common things of flowchart. So now advantages. It helps to understand the problem. Basically, if something you are getting in a graphics, in the boxes, in the symbols, So that is always easy to understand for everyone, right? It helps to define the sequence of the program, means whatever the steps you have mentioned in your algo, the same step we are supposed to mention in the flowchart. But in the flowchart, we use the symbols instead of writing the statements. So the flowchart is always easy to understand because it is in the form of the symbols. Am I right? And now, if you are writing the steps in the symbols form, so it is always easy to find the errors easily in the flowchart. It serves as a guide for program coding. So these points you need to write under the advantages of flowchart, and these, the first 5 symbols, first 5 features you need to mention in your notebook as a features of flowchart. Am I clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
So these things also you need to copy in your fair notebook. Now come to the disadvantages of flowchart. After this, I will give you a very small example how to draw the flowchart. So wait for 2-3 more minutes. So now what are the disadvantages? See, the basic disadvantage is if the solution, if the flowchart is very lengthy, then it is not easy to understand, because sometimes you are having a very long problem, and if you are using the 4-5 pages flowchart, so in that case it is not easy to understand. So it cannot be easily changed because it requires redrawing. So in case of lengthy, the big flowchart, if you want to update the flow chart after drawing, so it is very hard to do the correction, because again and again you need to rub it, and then again you need to draw the symbols. So that is not easy for everybody. And the flowchart is not easy, not suitable for complex and the big problems, because in the big problem we need so many symbols, we need so many pages, so that will be very confusing for the small kids. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
I hope this one is
Yes.
clear for everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now these things you need to copy in your fair notebook under the proper heading. Am I clear? So now let me give you a one example. I hope my screen is visible again.
Yes, sir.
Just
Yes, sir.
write a question. Draw a flow chart to print sum of two numbers. Written the question, everyone? Now,
Yes, sir.
please pay attention. So whenever you are going to draw a flow chart, always try to understand one thing. You need to use pencil. Okay? Do not use pen. The question you need to copy in using pencil, but for the solution you need to use pencil. And now, see, while drawing the flow chart, if you know the algorithm, that is always better. In the algorithm, what will be the first step here? Start. So now please see. So what you will write? After that, we'll put a flow lines like this. After that, we were supposed to take input of a number. So two number we are supposed to take. So we are reading two number, read A and B. But the symbol must be correct, beta. If the symbol is wrong, you will miss your marks. So after that, what we are supposed to use? Which box is required? The processing box. And the processing means the rectangular shape. That is your rectangle. Please, while drawing the boxes must be in the proper shape. So now, what you will write? The sum equals to A plus B. Am I clear? Now, Anya
Yes, sir.
Rastogi, will you tell me what will be the next step now after this? Please tell, Anya. Beta, your voice is not coming. Navya Singh, you tell beta.
Sir, decision box.
No, Shikhar, Harsh, Harsh Agrawal, please.
Sir,
Sir, output box.
Output box. Why output box? Because after calculating
Sir, we
the
have to
sum,
print.
we are supposed to
We have to
print the
print.
result. So for the output box, again, we are supposed to use the input output box, and the symbol must be like this. So what you will write? You will write print.
sir. Print, sir.
And then after, we need to draw the symbol for stop.
Stop.
The symbols must be correct, beta. If the symbol is wrong, you will miss marks. After that, here we can write stop. So as you can see, all the steps we have written in the algorithm also. So the things which we have written in an algorithm, the same steps we are following into the flow chart. And now see, these are the flow lines, and that shows that this is going down. That means starting from the top, your control moves top to down. Am I clear this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any confusion?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now try one more. Write down next question. Can I rub this? Have you copied, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Everybody has copied or not?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So now I am going to rub this. Please, again I am repeating. This is your start and stop box. This one and this one is your input output box. This is your processing box, and this one is again your input output. Sorry, start and stop box.
Start and stop.
Yes, Harsh Agrawal.
Sir,
Yes.
so can we write all the boxes in a straight line?
But I have written, see,
So in a row.
in a row only we are supposed to write. In the proper
So
sequence,
I'm asking in a
one
row,
after another.
column.
No, no,
All the
no.
columns in a row.
Like this only. From top to bottom
Yes, sir.
only. Okay?
Okay, sir.
In this sequence only we are supposed to write. So now, come to the next question. The next question is, draw a flow chart to print area of circle. Area of circle. And you need to share the solution in the GCR beta. Do you know how to share picture? Because now you cannot write. You need to draw the symbols. So that you need to take the screenshot, and that screenshot you need to share in the GCR. Am I clear this? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So please do it fast. After 2 minutes, I will explain this. And please post the comments under 8th E. Yamina Sheikh is present.
Sir, the message hasn't come.
But I have already posted that comment. See, as you can see here, under this, 8E comment, you need to post. Okay?
Sir, it has come, it has come.
Yes. You need to refresh it. Please share the solution, everyone. Those who have done. Anybody has shared?
So what is the question?
The question was, draw a flowchart to print area of circle. Okay, now, so everybody please look at here. I am going to explain this again. So the first one is,
Start and stop box.
yes, I am going to change the color of these symbols. Please look at here. Sorry. So now here, what you will write? You will write start,
Start.
then the flow lines. Then after that, you need to read.
Sir, read.
Is
Sir, read A.
read sir,
Sir, C.
Just draw the symbol properly. Then after this, what you will read? Read the
R.
R.
yeah.
So now, then after this, the processing box is required.
Process box.
Then draw the symbol properly, the flow lines. So here what you will write? A equals to 3.14
14. Yes, sir.
into R into R. So here we have put it the formula 3.4 means the value of pi, that is 3.14 into R into R. So R into R is showing the working of square. After that, what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to print the result,
Print A.
Print AR.
in which you have stored the result that we are supposed to print.
Print A.
Maybe print and A or maybe print AR. That depends on you only. So I have used here A, so I am using A. Okay. After that, what we are supposed to do?
Sir, stop.
Stop. So for that, the symbol. Now, number of times I have told you need to pay attention while drawing the symbols. The symbols must be correct. If the symbols are wrong, you will miss your marks. I hope this thing is clear for everybody.
Yes, sir.
Any confusion?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, now tell me one thing, beta, why the strength is very low today? Only 24 of you have joined till now. The class is going to be over. Huh? Any specific reason? Okay, so I am going to rub this. Please note down a homework now. Now this is a homework time. Now, draw a flowchart to find the simple interest. And the formula everybody knows, SI equals to PRT. That is your P into R into T whole upon 100. This is the correct formula. So this is the formula which we are supposed to use. Written, everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So with this, I am ending today's class. So can I stop sharing now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, yes.
So I have recorded everything. I will post the recording in the GCR. So those who are, those who have missed, they can watch the recording and, you can complete the work. Again, I am repeating, you need to complete the work. of flow chart also in the fair notebook. So you have to write the definition of flow chart, the symbols with their purpose, and the features and the advantage and disadvantage. Am I clear?
When we have to.
Yes, sir.
Aditya Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Aditya, why are you joining so late, beta?
Sir, when we will send the homework.
Beta, by tomorrow evening. Okay? You need to send the
So
homework.
we have to send this one also.
Yes, flow chart also, and the homework, that is your, draw a flow chart to calculate simple interest. That also you need to send.
Okay, sir.
Okay, to whom should I make the host?
Sir, I.
Who? Yoshita. Okay, Yoshita, I am making you the host. Yoshita, you are the host now, and with this I am leaving. Okay?